Now recording. Okay,
That's our buddy. So I was thinking.
Here.
Okay. Go lay out what you were thinking before we start making this, because we're starting over, right? We want to record this as the whole thought rather than just jumping in where we left off.
Yeah. So the thought that I had for an upcoming campaign was
that's going to take place in the halls of the dungeon rather than
in the halls of the dungeon. I have a character who died in the dungeon. Some of you know Kepsic.
Lizard
and
folk
the
cleric.
Yes, Lizard Folk Twilight Domain cleric. My thought was, well, he died in the dungeon. I could CBS Paramount Plus ghosts this shit and play the ghost of my character. Using the CBS ghosts as a reference here because I kind of like that idea of what it means to be a ghost.
Okay, lay out the parameters there.
Okay, so I'm thinking, much like most of the ghosts in the American version of Ghosts, Kepsic is bound to where he died.
Bound.
Now,
to
being bound to where he died is mainly just he died in the halls.
Not geographical location, not necessarily
right.
longitude.
Well, latitude. Because he died in a kind of liminal space in the dungeon, in that weird, do you want
area.
to respawn? Yeah.
Area.
Yeah.
Within the bounds of this area's magic.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, like, the ghosts in the show Ghost, they are bound to the property, not to the room or whatever. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I like that. That seems fun. So let's run with that as a
that this is one of the things. It as a playable idea.
Right. So he is, at least in some sense, incorporeal.
Okay.
Maybe, and we talked about a couple of ways that, when we get to the combat-y kind of stuff and other things, like ways to make that work. But, he's a ghost. He's not going to be able to hold things that he didn't die with. Now, that's the important thing about Ghosts, the show. Those characters are in the state that they were when they died, wearing what they were wearing, holding what they were holding, those kinds of things.
You died to lava, correct?
No, I died in combat.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay. I can't remember where.
Yeah, I don't remember where the final expiration happened, but I died in combat. I remember that.
Research that quick enough.
Yeah, we can figure that out. And
that's just for story, points.
Right.
So I wrote incorporeal, ghostly most of the time.
Yep.
Okay. And is there a third?
He only has what he had when he died.
Okay.
That's kind of like one of the things I'm like, okay, well, this will be easy because then I want to like the new shiny thing that we got or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, that sounds cool. I can't have it.
Okay. So are those the only defining ghost limitations?
They all have a, I guess you'd call it a ghost power.
Okay. That could be related to your deity.
Correct.
As we were thinking that people that are eligible for this, and I'm calling it a class, ghost class.
Yes.
Is a divine college must have been approach. So you were either a paladin or a cleric or some kind of, religious person,
Yeah.
some close to a deity. We could extend this to maybe like warlocks. Like you have some outside of yourself hand in your development. So there's either a deity or a patron, so it could be cleric, paladin, or warlock.
Could, yeah, absolutely. Trying to think if there's anything else about the show. Like, I think that's it. I think that covers the overwhelming majority of the pieces about the ghosts.
Okay.
So okay, how do you play a ghost? That's kind of tricky. I mean,
I'm thinking in a world that is existing alongside magic, they can only be hit by magical spells or magical items. So a plus one sword is going to hit you.
Yes.
A spell is going to hit you. But I still think, regardless of its being magical, slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing will only do half damage, kind of like a barbarian.
So you're kind of you kind of always get the
physically
raging
attacking
effect.
them is not the way to go.
Right.
Hitting them with spells is going to do full damage because your spell, basically reaches to that point where their existing, not existing meets. That's where the spell arrives. Be it fire, or thunder, whatever, the innate magic of it will land.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're
saying that attacks slash bludge and piercing
G equals
half damage, but it still has to be magical.
Yes.
Spells,
obviously
full damage.
Oh, no.
Now, I would imagine you're going to be immune to sleep and maybe charm. I mean, you can't be put to sleep.
Yeah. I would say immune to sleep, charm, poison.
Does not need to breathe or eat or sleep.
No. Well, so I'm cool with the no eat, no breathe, but there's
a recovery time. There's you have to.
So Dylan can attest to this. The ghosts on Ghosts don't need to sleep, but it's a creature comfort kind of thing.
It's because they knew to sleep when they were alive.
Right. So they just continue with that practice. And there's multiple times through the American version of the show where things are interrupting their sleep and they're dicks about it.
Okay.
So I would say no eat, no sleep, but like the elves have a thing, right?
Yeah, 4 hours of meditation. Yeah, you basically they don't do anything outwardly. They do a short rest for 4 hours, and that's a full night's sleep.
Yeah. So I'm kind of cool with if they have that instead of sleep.
Okay, so they don't eat and can't be poisoned.
Yep.
Don't eat. Can't be poisoned.
Yep.
And then for hours meditating equals night's rest.
I like that.
Okay, so they're a cleric, or what? I think we can counteract the taking half damage from magical weapons, no damage from regular weapons, by saying they can't damage anything physically.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Cannot make physical attacks.
I mean, we might need to do something about that.
One physical attack per long rest.
Well, I think this is that we can pull this in. We can pull this into the channel divinity.
Get the Trevor effect.
Yes, the Trevor effect. Yes. So there's a ghost on ghosts. His ghost power is that he can, with incredible concentration, interact with the real world. But when you see him do it, he has one hand holding the other hand with a finger outstretched, and it's the whole.
Yeah, I think channel divinity could. I mean, basically, you're still going to be a Twilight cleric in flavor,
right.
but it's manifesting differently now because you are a ghost. So your channel divinity could be, instead of, well, didn't you turn into like a starry person or something?
No, that was a different cleric.
I thought that was Twilight cleric.
Nope. That's the Circle of Stars druid.
Where is Twilight cleric? That's Xanathar's?
No, I believe that's Tasha's. I'm almost positive it's Tasha's. You're confusing Circle of Stars druid there. They're the ones who turn into the vampire people.
Where's fucking Tasha? There it is. Okay. Class features, artificer. Yep, don't care about that. Berberian cleric. Peace domain. That's lame. Order peace. Okay, Twilight domain. What was the thing that you did where you can draw on the mystical power of night to rise into the air as a bonus action? When you're in dim light darkness, you can magically give yourself a flying speed equal to walking speed. I'm going to say you always fly, but higher than you would walk.
Yeah.
You kind of levitate. You don't really touch the ground when you walk. You can't trigger steps or tripwires or anything like that. That goes back to you are incorporeal.
Right.
Okay. You grant in temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your crit level.
Yep.
The effects it causes to be charmed or frightened. What is that? Sanctuary. Okay. Yeah, so let's say let's look at that one. It's the second level, or level 2. So when you would take this, so obviously you would have this Twilight Sanctuary. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. Let's say within that sphere, you are corporeal for the length of that ability.
So
You
are we
are
making
solid.
this like are we?
Well, I think every ghost will be flavored to its domain. Please pause me if that's not what you're thinking.
No, that works.
I'm trying to give you a way to, like, you can touch and handle things, because I'm sure there's going to be a point where the rest of us are locked down. You have to flip the switch to turn the water off so we don't drown or something.
Yeah.
You cast this, you become solid, and within that 30-foot sphere, for however long it lasts, a minute.
Yeah.
Or until you are incapacitated. Now during that time, you can take full physical damage because you are not ethereal.
Right.
So it comes with pluses and minuses. You get to be alive for a short second, but you get all the disadvantages of being alive as well.
Yeah.
Short of breathing and eating. I would imagine just because you do that, you have to breathe now. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you just become solid and you can touch things.
I don't have a login yet. Sorry, I gotta try something here.
Nope, you're fine.
Sounds like they're finally done installing.
Oh wow, they've been there the whole time?
Yeah. Get started. Yeah.
Did you see that shirt I sent?
Invalid.
That picture I sent in. It's a guy wearing a shirt. It's the sound of lamentations. Like like the sound of music. The hills are alive. The sound of music. It's Conan swinging with his arms wide. I'm like, I want that shirt. I came across a guy who said, "These are the 6 Conan stories everyone should read." And I'm like, okay. So I searched them and I listened to like the first 2 on on YouTube, because they're just out there. They're public domain. People read them.
Right.
But
who is the original author of Conan?
Robert E. Howard.
Right.
Because
he went. Yeah, because it was Robert E.
Mm-hmm.
My brain was trying to short circuit to R.A. Salvatore, and I'm like, that's not right.
That's not the one. Nope.
That's
Stop
a completely
different guy.
At least it wasn't Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, at least it wasn't that. But yeah, my brain was just dumb.
I think him and Fritz Leiber are the original sword and sorcery guys.
Probably.
They created the genre, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought I'd just delve into the. I mean, it's very campy. It's very. I mean, there's not a lot of like super action, but like Tower of the Elephant was really cool. He fights a giant spider. He fights a lion, and then he gets to the top and is just like not a deity, but kind of an immortal man he's like tall, and he's got an elephant's head, and he's blind, and he's basically trapped there by the sorcerer who uses him to power his magic.
Oh,
like it's kind of sad, but the way he describes how Conan reacts to seeing the guy and everything is really cool. But okay,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You think we need to it's a ghost cleric. We're giving him damage reduction from physical attacks made against him. Does it have the same hit dice? Does it still have a D8? Or do we knock it down to a D6?
I think it could have a D8 because I don't know if everybody else was on board, but I like having the idea of he has the same number of hit points as when he died. So he's not going to level up when he levels up on his hit points.
Ooh.
So he can have higher level spells, but it'll have 7th level hit points.
Yeah, you keep leveling up magically or within your domain, but you don't level up physically.
Right.
So
can't physically get stronger.
It kind of puts a built-in governor on how long you can be a ghost. Are you going to be careful and treasure these hit points? So can they take?
Oh no! I think he could still. I could think he can still heal. I didn't mean that.
Still,
I just meant like he doesn't get a new hit dice every round.
If you're a 4th level cleric and you get in a fight with the rest of your 8th level friends, it's only going to take a couple big hits and you're down.
Well, you're taking half.
Well, from physical spells are hitting you full.
Yeah.
Well, and spells can't really crit, so the fear of that one death blow just taking you out is kind of removed. So, okay, yeah, same hit point. That's cool. So he was a level 7, say cleric, 78. What's that? 50. God, what's 7 times 8? I can't do the math.
56.
I thought it was. That's what I wanted to guess, but I thought no, it's too low. Okay, so 56, and then plus his Constitution. Say he had 2 in or plus 1 in Constitution. That's another 8. So give him 64 hit points.
I mean, I'm not opposed to there being like some kind of oh shit button where like effectively you can become like undamageable, but you sit out a couple of rounds while you were doing that.
Okay.
Like you kind of just fade into the background to where you can't interact with the world, but you can not get hit.
Yeah, on a like as an action on his turn, he can spend a hit dice and basically disappear from the battlefield, be undamageable for a turn.
Even like as a reaction or something, just basically go back into the spirit world. You can't be damaged. You heal so much every turn you skip. You can use maybe a hit dice every turn you skip, but you also can't do anything else except use a hit dice every round that you miss.
I missed something interesting.
No, we were saying, okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you go. Oh, okay. So I was thinking this won't matter unless we, go crazy later on with doing a bunch of characters like this. But you would have the hit points that you had when you died as far as the hit point maximum. Like you can't increase that, even though you can get better skills and other stuff like that, like you would leveling up.
Sure.
Because you're taking less damage on a few things. But like as an oh shit button, it can maybe be once per long rest or once per day or once something. You can basically go back into the spirit world, and the only thing you do on your turn is roll 1 hit dice and recover those hit points. And you can take a certain number of turns. You could take 3 or 4 or 5 turns in a row where you're just healing yourself, but you can't be hit and you can't assist anybody else. Like you are useless. You're just completely
your hit
incorporeal.
Your hit dice will come back the same as anyone else. So half of the ones you've expended come back on a long rest. So that oh shit button is really a I don't want to disappear forever button.
Yeah.
Right. And it can be a reaction and you can do it whenever, like, you take a big hit and it doesn't kill you, but you're at like 2. Then because like he was saying, spells don't crit, so you're not going to get like one of those crazy, oh my god, they crit and it just boom, shot right over all of your hit points.
Yeah, I mean,
but if you start getting 5 or less hit points, you're probably going to want to hit the shit button.
Okay, 1 sec. Roll 1 hit die. Okay, so then you're also saying, da-dum. Can't believe I've already. Hold on. What?
You also had to use.
Yes,
So
you told
yeah,
me.
I mean, I think
Okay.
it's worth trying
Sure.
out. I feel like that's somewhat balanced.
that's
at least.
really cool. I love that ability. I mean, that's definitely a ghost feature.
Okay.
Right, because I really think that you should not be able to do any other interaction, which is it's covered there.
Yeah, you're gone.
Which is fair. Like
Yeah.
it's a detriment to the party because you're gone, but you're not dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I wrote it as a reaction. Leave mortal plane to use hit dice each turn. 1 hit dice each turn, or use a hit dice each turn. You are out of combat. So you skip your turn. You can use a hit dice. Next turn, you can come back, but you only use the 1 hit dice. So now you have 7 hit points instead of 2.
Right.
So something that you said there kind of made me think, like, we thinking no death saves?
I mean, you're already dead.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
if you go down, I think there is a
I would also be fine with, like, at the start of the next day, they can resummon you from whatever little object they have.
Yeah,
But
maybe
you'd be
that's
out
it.
for the day.
You go down,
Okay.
you're gone until.
Or they can only resummon you like at 2 a.m.
At midnight.
So
'cause
whoever's
you're in
on that
Twilight,
watch has to be in charge of it, and if they screw it up, there's
can
some
only
kind of
be
repercussions,
resummoned
like you
during Twilight.
right, like during the
Call
witching
Bella.
hour, and I don't know. I would be fine with any of those because this is trial and error.
Yeah.
But flavor wise, the idea that like you would be resummoned by your party overnight is cool, and that way you can't permanently die, but once again you can have to sit out a lot of a day if you die early in the morning.
That's true.
Do you have Kepsik's sheet handy or around that you can look at?
I mean, I could probably find it. It's got to be in my big book of all my characters.
I was just curious, like what his level was, what his stats were. I mean, because that's all you're gonna come back with that.
Oh, let's see. It's Captain Winnie.
That was the Tabaxi wizard, right?
Yep. Dupe.
Winston.
Yep. Bug.
Bugbear.
Stumpy.
I don't remember what Stumpy was.
Stumpy is a.
He's dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yeah, barbarian.
Hermit.
Fighter.
Yes.
He was the one with the lady.
Yes. That's right.
He had the creepy healer girlfriend.
Yes. Then there's Annie. Took so long for people to understand Annie. That was so depressing.
Well, he's just a little slave boy.
I thought my
wittiness was Dylan worthy. Nope. Try harder.
Nope.
Well, I thought he was level 7. That was my guess.
That seems about right, yeah.
So that would be 56 hit points. Dylan helped me with the multiplication there. And then say he had +1 to con, so that's another 8. So max 64 hit points.
Yeah, 7 looks right because I double checked. That's what Jimothy was. So
Rolo. Gnomon. Characters for my kids. Latricia. Okay, I will have to dig into my Stacko character sheets. He's not in a book.
He was.
Oh no,
he
here
was,
he is. Here he is.
Okay.
I found him. Okay, so. Oh, this is not his final sheet. Maybe it was.
Let me look up. Let's see. I got
a level
PDF.
5.
I got a PDF.
That doesn't seem right.
I got Pop level 7 and Pop level 11. So he has to be level 7. You probably just didn't write it down. Look at the hit points. You probably didn't change the level.
52.
Yeah, what's your con bonus?
+2.
Okay, so that's 14 if you're level 7.
Let's see here.
You're rolling pretty low there to get 52.
I've got level 4 spells, so yeah.
Okay.
No, dude, Kepsic had terrible hit points.
Okay.
Fucking abysmal hit points. I historically rolled poorly on hit points with him.
We could say, coming back as a ghost, you come back with max hit points, or you could re-roll hit points.
I'd be fine with max because it's always going to be levels below.
That's all you're going to be.
We can adjust the options later on if you were to come back at like the same level as the group for, like it worked this time. If it doesn't work next time, we can adjust.
So 56 hit points. Max.
Yeah, maybe get the hit points but no constitution.
And then add 14, so you're looking at 70 hit points total?
Probably.
Oh, no constitution? That would make sense.
I mean, if we're going to do max, you get max but no constitution.
Yeah, the constitution is just there for saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
That sound okay? I mean,
I think
last time you tried one of our let's write up a class feature, it didn't turn out a lot of fun. So make sure
it was hard.
Make sure this is fun. Give you enough toys to play with to make it worth the trouble. Because I'm kind of excited.
I mean, I think the ship button smooths out some things.
Yeah, definitely.
For at least the testing purposes, and we can change that later. But you're not going to immediately die.
When I save my Twilight bubble for the end of combat so that I can be corporeal to carve up my kills, you may regret that, but
I mean, flavor-wise,
carve up your kills for what? So you can't take any of it with you? It's like, why are you cutting that up? We're not carrying it.
Old habits die hard, man.
It's just the joy of butchery.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to my roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's still Kepsic. It's still that character, that personality. So that would be fucking hilarious.
Question.
Be mad he missed this.
No, it's a surprise for his thing. So I think it's more fun if he does miss it, and then he has to find out on the fly what the hell we're doing.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Because it is entirely his campaign we're running it in.
We'll just give him a heads up that we're working on something unique for one of the characters in your campaign. It's still monster technically, but it's going to be a Foolish Media original.
I guess it's worth the joke here because he still won't know right away. My whole thing, what I was trying to do before, was to run a character that is effectively Dora the Explorer as like a ranger. But I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is the monstrous one is just going to be like a gorilla version of Boots, and it's going to be an artificer, and it's going to have a tiny little Dora like automaton that just runs around and says phrases.
Amazing.
Oh God! And it carries your map and carries your
I'm going to be real good at exploring because I've got a map.
Yep.
I mean, if carry weight was a thing, I'd get extra carry. Like, you know.
I really want to play the goblin with the shadow that hungers. So.
Hell yeah, fucking do it, man.
So yeah, that's what I'm leaning toward. Either a goblin or a kobold. It doesn't really matter. Both are monstrous.
We'll go full on crazy. That's what he's looking for. I mean, I don't think he's ever said like, "Oh no, dial it back." Well, but once again, you regret it for one campaign and then you move on to another thing. It's the best part about this.
We are technically building monsters. Technically.
Oh yeah, they're all monsters. Some of them are just children's monsters.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so my first idea was I was going to try and find a way to play either Sully or Wazowski.
That would have been good too.
But then I was like, you know what? No, I really like the idea of playing Kepsik as a ghost.
Oh God, I could play a made up race of Beholderkin as Mike Wazowski.
Oh my God,
a beholder with legs and no tentacles and arms.
No. He has tentacles. He's just learned to use them as legs and arms.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh God, he walks on his eyeballs because he can't fly yet.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I play that? Do you care?
Please, by all means, I don't care.
Oh God,
I mean, we're creating one-off characters for this thing. I don't know that we're going to get another chance to be monstrous anytime soon.
I would imagine I don't have the eye beams yet. I have just I'm a illusionist.
You could have one eye beam because you have a big eye.
Yeah.
That's the anti-magic eye, is the big eye.
Whatever works.
However,
you get one.
You play.
Pick wisely.
You play all the D&D you want, man.
I mean, I could have one of the eye. We're coming in at higher level characters. I could have a few of the eyes. I mean, they're just basically just wands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You play all the D&D you want to play, bro.
Oh God, he's gonna shit.
Good.
What
it's
race?
Time.
It was his request.
You're a like what? An abominable ape?
Yeah, probably. I was.
Or a big blue ape.
I still need something that can, meet the qualifications to be like an artificer. Because I don't know, like intelligence-wise, once we get into some of this stuff, what the options are. But yeah, effectively, I was going to probably pick something and just reskin it as the ape. But
you could go bugbear and just say it's ape.
Bugbear, okay.
Yeah, bugbear is just basically it's a big bestial goblin kin.
That'll do the trick.
That'll do.
Because I mean, I don't need to be too crazy. I don't know. Hold on.
I'm just gonna be a fucking beholder named Michael and let him figure it out.
I love that so much.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be so confused.
It just sucks. The whole time I'm running my campaign, I'm gonna be thinking about this.
Hey man,
shit.
Introduce him.
Yeah. So, I think. I mean, you're gonna choose spells just like you were the cleric.
Yeah.
Your channel. Well, we got one channel divinity, which is the
Yeah.
second level one, which is makes you hang. The sixth level one, you can draw on mystical powers of night to rise into the air. As a bonus action, when you are in dim light or
I'm
darkness,
gonna
you
take a
can
couple minutes.
magically give yourself a flying speed equal to your walking speed
Mm-hmm.
for 1 minute. You can use this bonus action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and your gain all expended uses. That's kind of just like what you're doing normally as a ghost, I think.
I mean,
You can
we
float
could.
up into the air, and I mean we can just say, you know,
The channel divinity could be Wraith, and
well,
you.
this sixth level spell, Step of Night, the fly thing, is
Mhm.
not a channel divinity ability.
Oh,
The second level is the you can use your
channel
channel divinity
okay.
to refresh your allies with soothing light.
Yeah.
All I'd say all that happens. All the stuff here in the channel divinity Twilight Sanctuary for a Twilight domain cleric, all that still works exactly the same
I
for
think
you
it needs
as
to
a
be
ghost, but
different.
you become solid. You become
Right.
vulnerable.
But then we're making like this would then be like an add-on to a Twilight Domain cleric instead of
Okay.
I've become a ghost.
Okay. So you're say it doesn't do any of the healing or anything. It's just a
Doesn't
30-foot radius. You become real inside that 30-foot
you
bubble.
become corporeal and like there needs to be something else to it. I just don't know what that something else is yet.
You end one effect. So you can grant temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your cleric level to people, or you can end a cause like somebody being frightened or charmed. That's just
Okay.
part of the ability.
There's a possibility.
I mean, what would you want it to be? Maybe you don't cure that when you become solid, everyone can see you now, but you still look like a wraithy ghost. Maybe everything around you has to save. You basically
Yeah.
using this, you boom become real solid, and everybody has to roll versus fear.
I think that's very interesting.
You just go,
Okay.
boo, I'm real. Now we're all wearing we left that out. Party members wear a totem to you to be able to see you. So we each have like a necklace with one of your teeth from your corpse.
Okay. Okay, so we're thinking this channel divinity bonus action
It
or
says
action?
channel divinity. Use your channel divinity to refresh as an action.
As
You
an action,
present your
okay.
holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. So basically, you just glow in a 30-foot radius and become solid. And I think
Light
now
spell
us wearing a necklace
DC
which allows us to see
save.
you, I think everyone should be able to see you. I think you're just like this wispy thing following us,
I
and people
think
just kind of because otherwise monsters ain't going to attack you ever. They
right.
can't see you.
Yeah, no, I think everybody needs to be able to see me, but I think the totems that I give out
Allows you to interact with those people, like heal them.
yeah.
Well, we can talk to you. We are, or you've marked us as allies.
Right.
I think we have the people wearing your totems should either mark some, maybe like the number of people wearing your totems, you get temporary hit points equal to that?
Potentially.
So you just we're in a party of 4. You get 3 temporary hit points at the start of the game. Boom, and those
Maybe.
people, have kin with you or something. They.
If we make
to them, you seem real. You are real. You can touch those people.
Okay. We could
You
also
don't have to use your
say
channel divinity to touch those people.
we could also say those people would be immune to con saves that I would trigger, and then we could just make all the scary channel divinity shit con saves.
Okay. So we automatically are immune to your channel divinity stuff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So
is that way it works normally, or do people like in?
No.
So if you did that and I was there, I would have to fear, or
I mean, it doesn't. We don't have
doesn't work
anything
that
that
way,
we're
yeah.
basing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that provides a way to look at it and think about it and kind of put a cool spin on something. Because then you have devised the mechanism by which you make your party immune to things. And I think that's some more interesting way to handle some of it, as opposed to creatures that I choose, because I'm a ghost. I would need to consciously make an effort to ignore or allow people to ignore my awfulness.
Okay, so wearers of the totems equal temporary hit points. So the number of them. So, and you give them out.
Yep.
You
Which
give
is
them
also
out.
something kind of cool, because we said,
no greater than your proficiency.
Yes. Ooh, that could be rough.
Well,
we'll figure it out.
At level 7, your proficiency 3.
But at level 1,
well, you're not going to be a level 1 because
right. But I'm trying to think holistically, if we were actually going to do this for release type thing.
Well, we could say that you can only make a character into a ghost if they are level 5 and above.
That's good. Yeah,
we could say this is a class you can choose, or a path you can choose if your character dies, but if it's only 3rd level, it hasn't reached the connection with your deity yet.
Yeah.
And level 5 you get 3 proficiency bonuses.
Yeah.
And at 9 it goes to 4.
Okay.
And 13 is 5. So I mean, if you can hand out 4 of those at level 9, I think that's going to cover your party.
Probably.
And it's 4 as long as they're wearing them, you get, start of every day you have that many temporary hit points. Just bonus. Yeah. And those wearers can interact with you as if you were corporeal. So they can touch you, shake your hand.
Yeah.
You can help them up if they fall, kind of thing. And they're immune to your fear. And
they're just immune to con saves that I trigger.
Okay. Immune to con saves you trigger.
Yeah. Then we're not trying to, come up with a million different reasons on why something works or doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing would then be, because normally we're saying the ghost can't give stuff out. You know, now you're saying, oh, but now this ghost can.
I think it has to be something. I mean, you're a ghost. You come down here, you manifest, and you communicate with somebody. You're standing over your corpse because it has to be where you died.
Sure.
And maybe there's another priest of your domain who works with you in creating these totems. And because they're of your body, you can hold them. You can keep them. You can take them with you for in the future when you have party members you want to interact with, you can pass them out. So this is a ritual that your church, your followers of your faith have concocted.
I dig that.
To create a immortal or a warrior beyond death. I mean, you're limited. You were going to attack with freaking cantrips or spells.
Yep.
Yeah, be aware of that. But there's still things like, what is it? Spiritual weapon. Well, that could totally be a thing.
Yeah. I agree. I think that would be a very fun thing to work in.
I think your movement stays the same. It's just you don't, like, you kind of glide. You don't really run. Like I said, you don't trigger pressure traps or trip wires. You're immune to poison, and you can't be poisoned. You don't have to eat. Can't fall prone.
Maybe. That could be cool.
Hold monster would still work on you. If you're a monster.
Yes.
But not
It's interesting.
Beast or charm. Well,
right.
I guess maybe you could be charmed.
Potentially.
I mean, it's a spell attack. Maybe you have advantage versus being charmed or something. Immune to sleep and advantage versus charm.
Yeah.
Whatever, like elves have. Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is going to be so great. So you're telling me you've never watched the show Ghosts?
I've seen it and I'm familiar with it. It's one of those things that the first time I came across it was the British version, and
British version is great.
I wanted to watch that, but I've never come across it. Where it's at? It's on BritBox, I know, but I don't have that.
It's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Is that the British version?
Yes, they're both on there. The British version is listed as Ghosts UK.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But it's on there. That was what Athena and I watched first, because Ghosts UK was available on Hulu for a while, and we were like trying to figure out, did we want to watch the American version of it? So we watched the Brit version. We really liked it, so then we were like, yeah, okay, we're gonna watch.
I typically like British humor, so I watched the first 3 episodes of the new season of Reacher tonight. I kind of dig this season so far compared to past couple. I know the first episode of last season, I was like, what the fuck is going on? So he shoots a cop and all kinds of stuff, and then you realize he was masquerading. But
interesting.
This one was really interesting. But all right, yeah, I'll have to check that out. So your character sheet pretty much things in that melee attack box kind of go haywire.
Yep.
Maybe when you do that channel divinity, you become solid. You can make physical attacks.
Yeah.
But they do radiant damage or something.
I would probably try and give the player the choice on do they want to do radiant or necrotic.
Well, I think it depends on your domain. Yeah, I think it would totally. I mean, you are a Twilight cleric, which is that is radiant, right? Weren't you doing radiant damage with that stuff? Or am I thinking of the other guy? Am I thinking of the other guy again?
I mean, the Circle of Stars druid was all radiant all the time. Kepsik could kind of do both.
Okay.
But that was
Starry form. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
When you had to choose the archer, the chalice, or the dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circle of Stars druid is super cool.
That's druids are very divine too. I don't see why.
Yeah.
I mean, I said clerics, paladins, and maybe warlocks, but there's really no reason to exclude druids either.
I agree.
So, cleric, paladin, druid, and warlock. Warlock could be fun because you come back with a big shackle on you because your patron is pissed. It's like, no, I'm not done with you yet. Get back there. And depending on what patron you had, you could be in a world of hurt and just fucking angry yourself because that would be fun to dream about. I think we got some homework. We need to work on these because I definitely want to iron it out. I mean, we'll test yours first here. If it works, if it's fun, if it is feasible, then we dream farther.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that this
still pulling from the same books. I mean, you're using the same spells, you're using the same hit dice and everything. Yep. The fact that your hit dice never increase is really kind of cool because you get a lot of mileage out of that. I mean, if Goblin comes up to you with a bone dagger, you're just like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I have some ideas and some thoughts ruminating. I want to kind of see what kind of falls out of my brain because, part of me is like, maybe this should be a race instead of a class, but I'm not sold on that yet.
If it's a race, we can migrate a lot of these things. We could basically take out all the Twilight cleric stuff and just set it aside. It works the same as when you were alive.
Right. Well, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Like,
if it's a race, it's like you look the way you do. You don't have any of your old racial stuff. You Hungry Jaws doesn't work for you anymore.
Correct. This would be a race that you can take when your character has passed away.
What about armor class?
Probably have to give it some sort of natural armor because your armor would not function as corporeal armor because you're not corporeal.
Yes, but we're talking magic. maybe you have the same armor. What was Kepsik's armor class?
14.
14.
Yep.
Still has that, even though I mean, because you're going to appear like you're still wearing all that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
But you didn't have any armor. I think you had a ring and a or a cloak or something, right?
Had a ring, hat, cloak. Yeah.
And you had Dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all that stuff is still that was part of you. So you come in with hit points and armor class, which sadly isn't going to change. But that's the price we pay.
Yep.
Does it make more sense as a race than a class?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know
something...
what racials you would have that would be lost versus trading it off here. Like, because how much, if it's not a class, then you can still kind of do whatever with it. But some things, like you can't rage much as a spirit. So some of the class features are not going to be.
Well, we were saying only clerics, paladins, druids, and warlocks would be. This race would only be available to them.
Okay, that would make it more a race than a.
Yeah, it would have to be. It's got to be something like that, you know.
Okay, so if it's a race, we can keep the magical attacks and spell damage. You know, half damage to slashing. The eat can't be poisoned. Meditation time. You can't make physical attacks. That's still racial. Hit points and oh shit button are all racial. It's really just that channel divinity idea that we had that is anything with the class. So maybe your class doesn't say your class features don't change.
Okay.
It's just all this stuff is literally racial because you are now a ghost. Were you here for the totem discussion, D?
No.
So the way you become a ghost, you died, your body's there. Someone of your order or domain or same patron or what finds you and helps guide your spirit back to the realm. And from your body, you create totems that you can give to party members so that they can interact with you as if you were a solid person. So you can help them up if they fall. You can, pull a rope, all that stuff for these people wearing these totems. The number of totems you give out, like you have 3 party members, you give out 3 totems, you get temporary hit points equal to that number. But you can only pass out a number of totems equal to or less than your proficiency bonus. So at level 5, that is a 3. And then those people wearing the totems are immune to con saves created by you. So I think.
So if you have like an area of effect thing.
Yeah, like Thunder Wave is a con save, right?
Yep.
They're immune to that from you. They don't have to save.
Okay.
But that kind of, just three temporary hit points isn't much, but it adds to that your hit points are never going up thing.
So you're generally going to have 3 of these to pass out, or?
At level 9, your proficiency is plus 4. So at level 9, you can have as many as 4 party members with them. Okay. For our purposes in our group, 3 is plenty. But we're also I also suggested that you can't pick this race for a character below 5.
Okay.
This is only.
I mean, realistically, it's supposed to be some character has died and you've brought it back as this.
Yeah.
So I imagine
minimum of 5. So I mean, the 5 times 8 is 40 hit points, even with a good constitution bonus. That's a max of 50.
Yeah.
So that's decent at level 5. But as soon as your party member starts leveling up 6, 7, 8, you're falling behind a little bit, and your advantages that you had at 5 are now kind of balancing out. The only thing I think we have a problem with is if multiple people tried to play ghosts. Because you can't really give one of your totems to another ghost.
But you'd be taking less damage on certain things anyway. Like, you're not going to be taking lightning damage, or thunder damage or anything. So. I don't know. I look, if we had multiple people trying to play a ghost, we'll work on it then. But as of right now,
this is testing out. Yeah,
an issue we're going to have to worry about.
What?
Yeah, I think race ghost works.
I think so.
I mean, especially for a monstrous D&D campaign.
Yeah.
And more so, we get another adventure with Kipsick, which is always pleasurable, especially when he can't bite me. I got to draw a frickin' beholder walking on its eyeballs now, or its eye stalks. I can see it in my head now. It's absurd.
Yeah, maybe wait until.
Oh yeah, I'm not sharing this with anything.
Don't let Jeff know.
Yeah, it's not going to be this week's strip or anything.
How much longer do you have on your setup?
That's up to you guys. You guys haven't even left the Underdark yet.
Okay.
I mean, we can pause at any time. I mean, it's a chapter type thing, but
yeah.
I mean, we get to a certain point, or maybe we get to the first story twist. You guys trigger any kind of extra discovery in my plans, we could pause there. But yeah, I'm no hurry to finish. You guys are just in Myconid's city or town right now, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm good to go a while. I'm not trying to stop anything, but
Yep.
it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to make my character till the last minute anyway. I need to just think about flavor and then hurry up and make a character. So.
Yeah. Well, next time we have this, need to think about what a player race of beholder looks like.
Yes, agree. That's going to be absolutely hysterical.
And it's like not even like a full size. I don't want to be a full size beholder. They're like 4 feet wide. I want to be just like a little beach ball kind of beholder.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's killing me just thinking about it. He has.
It's gonna be great.
2 stalks on either side of his body, kind of coiled around each other, so the eyeballs on the ends of each one become like pincers, so he can pick stuff up, turn pages in the book.
God,
He's
that's gonna be
walking on.
so
He's
fucking
walking on
wild.
two more. He's walking on two more. So that's 8 tentacles there, or eye stalks there. So he only has 2 more sticking up, and they're short ones like Mike's horns. And those are the 2 beams that I have available. God, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. He's gonna regret this idea so much.
So, funny thing,
Mm-hmm.
if he gets knocked prone, he gets 2 more abilities because he fell over.
Oh, because I get the available to the other eye stalks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Maybe he can do the beholder hover, but he chooses to walk on the eye stalks because he wants to be like a normal boy.
Absolutely.
Because all the kids in wizard school made fun of him, so he wants to, fit in. Oh God.
It's gonna be so wild.
Michael, the Beholder Illusionist. And his hungry shadow. I thought when I thought that up, I was like, okay, this is awesome. And then you totally trumped it with I want to play Capsic Ghost.
Hey man, this is gonna be a great time.
No, absolutely. I'm excited for you to play this character as I am to help you make it. So yeah.
Good.
Well, that's some good work. And since we don't have to be up till midnight, and I have to get up early, I think I'm okay with
yeah, it's a good
calling
time.
it a night, guys.
Yep.
Yeah,